Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another Days Gone mission video. And on this video I'm going to show you all the easiest ways in which to complete the mission that is called A Bunch of Cavemen. Now, not a particularly difficult mission to take out given that there is only 7 marauders, but the location in which they're based is what makes this one a tad tougher than you would normally have. They have all the high ground, so you really do have to be a tad cautious or a tad creative in order to get the job done. But I have no less than 5 different methods to show. A lot of fun with all of them, by the way. But anyhow, before I get to the action, just want to point out a couple of things. As always, I'm taking this mission on Survivor 2 difficulty, so this is as difficult as this mission will ever be. And as well as this, I'm only using weapons that would be available to me at the time of taking this mission on. Right then folks, as always, you need to be assigned the mission before you can actually take it on. And in this case, it is Captain Curry that you have to report to in order to be assigned this particular mission.
Deacon, good. I've got an important mission for you.
That's why I'm here, sir.
A group of marauders has been attacking supply lines on our southern border. I've marked their position on your map. We think they're using a network of caves south of Crater Lake as their base of operations.
Caves, okay.
I don't have enough resources available for a full-on assault.
So you want me to go in, quiet, and take them out?
I'll leave the details up to you, Corporal. Dismissed.
Okay, that is the mission now assigned, so let's take a look at the map and find out exactly where I'm going. And it is down in the southwest of Crater Lake. And a fun fact worth knowing, in this camp there is actually a superior metal axe you can get your hands on, in case you don't already have one at this point. Right then folks, on to the first method, and I am going to start with a conventional method. Not much really required when I'm going to take out a camp in this way. I have a Chicago chopper which I'm going to use to get the job done, and I am going to make sure that there is a suppressor on this bad boy. A lot of ammunition you get with one of these. Now, I am going to be going for headshots in the main, but you do have the luxury of, if things do start to get a little bit heated, you can just absolutely knock them out of the park with a flurry of bullets with this bad boy. So right now, just heading up into this section, there's one up there. Really big mistake to stick their head out like that. So that's 1, 2, thank you very much. And nice, you do get a head count here, so you know exactly how many that you've got left to kill. Not that it's much of an issue, everybody can count to 7, but from here, I'm going to head up into this section. Now, I'm not going up straight away, just looking to have a quick look, which I can see. I know there's one that's always sitting there. Okay, that's 5 of the 7 already. Now, with the last 2, I know one of them is always outside the camp perimeter over this side. And they are so far away from the camp that I'm not even going to use a Chicago chopper on them. The last one, and yeah, this isn't going to take much here. Very nice. And there we go. That's a conventional method. Job done. Okay, on to the next method, folks. Right then, method number 2 is all about the sniper rifle, and this will come as no surprise to anyone. At this point in the game, you have a BFG at your disposal, and this is a one-shot, one-kill beast of a weapon. Don't get me wrong, some of the very end missions, you will get some of the heavies that are that well armoured that they will take a couple of shots at least, but certainly not on these type of missions, that's for sure. So, starting this one off in a slightly different way, because there is one marauder right up there, and they are going to get it. From here, I'm just going to move around the camp in a clockwise fashion. So, I can now head over here with confidence. If anybody else does happen to head over to that cliff edge, they're going to get it as well, but yep, the next one is going to be over on this side. The one that is always on their own. Really not a good move. This time, I'm actually going to head up into the main section of the camp from this side. So a quick look around just to see what I've got here. I might actually get two of them with one shot here. I wasn't taking the chance just in case that first shot didn't get them, but I think that was overkill there. Now, that's his camp just about done. Where is the last? I'm not... Oh, there we go. Thank you. There we go. Sniper rifle, always a good option. Okay, on to the next method. Right then folks, the next two methods that I'm going to show will come as no surprise to anyone who have seen my videos. The first one that I'm going to be showing here is going to be residue bolts. As I always mention, this is probably the most underrated weapon that you can use in the Days Gone game. You can make the hardest of missions turn into an absolute doddle by using these residue bolts. Just fire a few at some of the marauders and let them do the work for you. You just hide, watch, laugh, point and laugh some more. Do whatever you like, just chill. Or you can even take the time to actually take one or two of them out with a suppressed weapon if you like as well. I'm just going to get the party started here with a few residue bolts. There's always two that are in that particular area, so they're always fair game. And then once they get things going, they'll create a perfect distraction so that I can move around and yeah, create more chaos. Don't even need to really be watching the action here. But the two that are under the influence, they are already dead because the poison will kill them eventually. Oh, there we go. I will get that one into the mix. I don't think they've seen me. The thing is, once they're under the influence of a residue bolt, they will fight absolutely anyone. So the first people that they see, that's who they're going to go for. So I've got away with one here. Now, there is one heavy in this camp. You always have to be aware of, well, I say heavy. This particular marauder is just well armoured from the waist up. If you're looking to use a residue bolt on this particular marauder, always make sure it's round about the thigh area and you're good. So, can probably safely now make my way into the camp here. Yeah, I was wondering where this... I know where the heavily armoured one is, but I wasn't sure about the other one. That's the trouble. Once you actually get the residue bolts in play, their normal positions, all of a sudden, they abandon them. So there is an element of risk whenever you use these, but the risk is really minimal. Okay. I'm not even going to bother with residue bolt for that one. Do you know what? That was just too good an opportunity to miss. And the last marauder, they're already dead. Do you know what? I'm a kind guy. I've just put that guy out of his misery there. Everyone deserves an assassin like me. On to the next method, folks. Right then folks, on to method number 4, and it's no surprise what's coming next, because usually after showing a residue bolts option, I like to show an incendiary bolts option as well. These are so much fun, and the only thing that you really have to remember with these is, if you have any heavily armoured guys, to be aiming ideally below the waist, because usually that's where you have the best chance of getting a one-shot kill with them when using incendiary bolts. The rest of them up here, they're all fair game. Doesn't matter where you hit them. So, just heading up this way here. You do actually have a surprising amount of cover here. As long as you make your way up to the top of the hill fairly quickly, they never see you. So, nice. Let's do this. So, just taking full advantage of the surroundings here. There is a number of ways to get to the top section, and I'm really spoilt for choice here. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to go up this way again. There we go. So, number one. Just getting down just in case one... Oh, that one did see me, but that's okay. Just making sure to have the thing reloaded, and I'm just wanting some more incendiary bolts as well. So, in case that marauder did get a butcher's at me there, which I think he did, just moving around just to have him completely... Yeah, that one is... They did see me over there, but it's worked in my favour. Just worked around. And that one, if they will stop walking about. Right. Only one more. And I'm not 100%. Oh, there we go. So, I said before, try and get in the bottom section. And that should do it. And that is the extreme definition of burning ring of fire there. Given where I hit him. On to the last method, folks. Right then, method number 5 is a very unusual one because it's only late game that you actually get poison bolts unlocked. But at this stage of the game, you will have them. So, it's about time I showed a run where I took out a camp using poison bolts. They take a short time to actually work, but at the same time, once you've hit somebody with a poison bolt, they are incapacitated. They simply can't fight you. So it doesn't. Once they're hit with one of these bad boys, it doesn't matter if they see you or not. They're dead. So let's get this job done. And unfortunately, it pains me to say, but there is no horde options to take out this camp. There's simply not a horde near enough. The nearest horde there is available to this lot is the respawnable horde that comes from the back of the Spruce Lake ambush camp. And you simply cannot get them over to this position. It's just too far away. So, apologies, folks. I always like to show a horde option when possible. But, these ones are still fun. If it was a much larger camp with a lot more people in it, I would really be pissed that I couldn't show a horde option, but there is only 7 of them, so... So anyways, back to the job at hand, and I've taken out just shy of half the camp here. Yep, just 4 more to go. And did I see something over there? No, I actually did not. But do want to come around this way just to see what potential targets I can get here now. Yep, there's a heavily armoured one up there, but if I take the time to get over to this position, then he's fair game. But I'll take that one out there while he's there. Yep, this one here, just make sure it's a low shot. That's him. He will die. It will only be 1 shot for him. And, oh, do you know what? This has actually happened. I've had this happen on a run before, and I'm so glad. And that's also extremely handy, because to my left there, that's the location of the superior metal axe. That was very fortuitous indeed, because I haven't actually taken the time to show where that was, but look at this. This guy is dead, but he's still standing. So I'm going to loot him for a rag. Absolutely surreal, but it does sometimes happen. But anyhow, just 2 of them left to take out, and one of them, oh, very nice of them, I'll be sitting back down. They won't be sitting for long, I assure you. And there we go, that is the last. Okay, I'm just going to get really close before delivering the coup de grace here. And that is it. Once the poison takes effect, they might even be going over the cliff here. Are they? Are they going to go? Are they going to go? Yeah, I'll end it like The Sopranos. And that's it, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care.